Can you hear me?
Yes, clear, loud and clear, my friend.
Sorry, I had a problem with my microphone. Just okay. That's all. I muted you on Twitch because you know there is a time difference.
Yeah.
Discord. So I can't hear you on Twitch and I hear you on Discord. So that's I think is better. So right now I cannot see how many stars you have right
Oh,
now.
yeah,
How
yeah,
many
yeah.
stars you have?
Star, I have 0 star now.
Okay, okay. I was thinking you have some more to spend. Just if I already spend all of your stars, then buy normal kegs for all of your gold
Yeah,
before you're gonna start playing and open these kegs. You need
I,
as much cards as possible, you know.
I have 470 now.
Yeah. So buy 4 kegs.
Just buy a normal one, is it? Is better, yeah?
Yeah, normal. There is a Nilfgaardian keg because Nilfgaardian nation won event. There is one event per month. People
Oh,
are choosing their faction and they are playing and making quests. And you know the most people are choose Nilfgaard, so Nilfgaard won. And
uh-huh.
for some time there is additional keg for buying. But this is a waste of money completely. You know you have 10 cards from normal Kang and 5 cards from Nilfgaardian Kang.
Yeah, true, true. So I buy
For,
4 of
for,
it.
for, for, for my, I think this is a trap for new players to
I
spend
see.
your gold faster and you know you're more poor.
I see, I see. Okay, so I now have 470, so I buy 4, a normal one, okay?
Number one. Yeah, as much as you can.
Yeah.
Kegs are your primary, you know, generator, cards generator.
Yeah. Just now I realized that people's
All for
there's
the human
there's
talent shop.
there's quite a number of Polish player playing these games in the Twitch. I was like,
You know,
nice.
Witcher book is from Polish author. Witcher games are from Polish studio. You know, this CD Red project is from Poland, and also Gwent is
Oh,
from Poland.
I
Whole of
see.
this history, whole Witcher thing is about Polish culture. Uh,
Oh.
you know, and also I can tell that Witcher was created like 50 years ago in
Mm-hmm.
books.
Oh, I didn't know that. Thank you for the info. That's interesting, man.
Mhm. And only now, after a few dozens of years,
Mm-hmm.
someone created a games about these books. But this is mostly about mostly history about books. It's 7 really good fantastic books.
Big smash
See.
smash.
Didn't know about that. Thank you for the info. This make things more interesting now.
Wham
Right.
bang
Let's open the first one.
smash. Now is trash.
Open the first one. With this. Skip this. Ah. Here we have an alchemist. Swap the power to alert in it. Swap the power of. Oh, swap.
Yeah, and can you see this green icon under card?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you see that? Yeah.
Yes.
So this is icon to show you have not discard. No premium, no normal version. You have 0 of these cards, and now you are getting first.
Mm.
If you're gonna have one version of this card, I mean one version, then you're gonna have number 1 in crown. And
Oh.
if you're gonna have number 2 in crown, then you are not taking this card because you don't need more than 2 copies. And this is only about bronze because there is a bronze card and gold cards.
I see. I see. I
You
see.
need only one version of gold card and
Mm-hmm.
2 versions of bronze card.
Bronze card.
If you have already 2 versions of bronze or 1 for gold, you are not taking this card because this card will be only for destroying it for getting a small amount of additional scrap.
Oh, okay. So if
Right
we
now you have on no cards actually, so you you, you need to open many kegs you know, to start destroying cards.
Wow.
And now you got a really rare card. This card is worth 800 scrap.
Ooh. Each player summon.
Yeah, this is really lucky to get gold card in this mode. You know, mostly gold cards are in this 5. You know, card mode when you choose, and in this part you are like 95% of situation getting only bronzes.
Oh. Oh, this is a gold card.
And of course, if you see a premium, you are always taking premium, right?
Yeah.
In this choose mode, because premium is worth a lot more.
Rarities.
Okay. Pick my 5th card. This one.
You will know about premium when this will move, right? Because this will have animation. And right now, yeah, you are choosing Imperial Diplomacy. This is only Nilfgaard card. You know, you need to be pretty sure about this faction choose.
Okay. Play bronze card. Okay.
Because Nilfgaard will be your main nation to play in next weeks. Before you will be rich enough to have enough cards for other nations.
Oh.
So that's why you need to be sure about your faction
Yeah.
choose.
Just each player summon unit with the highest solution. Each player. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's open the next one.
Ta-da!
Oh, nice. We have one. Siren. Impera and imposes damage and damage in enemy unit by 2 chance. Okay.
Epic!
What is this purple one?
Oh, look at this! You got premium oaks, and you can see that there is number 1 with crown. Yeah,
Ah,
can
yeah,
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Under this card. So it means you have already version of this card, but only bronze, unanimated. And
Oh.
now you are getting premium. You have this card, so you are not getting, you know, another card. You are getting the same card for what you already have, but this is a premium, and you have not premium. So take this ox, please take it.
Take the AUG. This one?
Oaks.
Oh, okay.
This is a premium. Can you see
Yeah.
how it moves, right?
Yeah. Oh.
So take it.
So what actually this color? I see there's a different color at the corner of the card.
This is a gold card, but
Ah.
this pink color is just showing that this card is legendary. This card is
Oh.
ultra rare.
Oh. So I take this, okay? Oh.
You know, as I told you, if you see a card is moving,
Uh-huh.
then you are choosing. And now you see there is brown 1 point and green 1 point under this card.
I
So
see.
that means you have one version of normal card and one version of premium card.
Ah. So the best thing is inside our deck we put the premium version so people can see it, right?
Of course, of course.
Alright.
This is only about it to people can see. And also, if you will have a full hand of premium, you need to have a slightly better computer, because it will start lagging.
Oh, because everything everything inside the card is moving, yeah?
Just you know, full premium hand is much more laggy than full normal hand.
Ah. Alright, I open the next one.
One bang smash! And now is trash!
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna click on center, you will receive all cards by.
Oh, just click here.
Yeah,
Okay.
as you want.
Goody!
Alright. So we're going to take a Viper Witcher. Is it? Yes. Deploy, reveal the top card from the opponent deck, and okay, reveal the top card. Oh, this one is nice.
It's Viper Witcher. Witcher is a special card. Is a card for Witcher archetype. There is one archetype in Nilfgaard faction, which means you are playing actually 70% of your whole deck is a Witchers.
Ah. So the blue one is less rare than the purple one. The purple, oh, same.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
yes.
blue one is called a rare,
Mhm.
but this is also bronze. So
Oh.
it's nothing special. It's just a second level of price of this card. You know, there is cheapest card is worth 100 scrap,
Mhm.
and this is a second level which is worth, as I remember, 200.
So I take this. Right now we are opening. We are open our last
Alright,
one.
I'm not completely sure.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not important actually.
Whack
You will
bang
always get
wow.
at least a
We know
blue in this
how.
last choosing mode.
huh.
Versus.
Whoa. Take a brown one, is it? Apply this row effect. Full for enemy turn.
Yeah, this is a weather card.
Mm.
You can put a effect on enemy row.
And then,
You can see that this flame on this card, and that means this is a type of special, and you are not putting any unit, you are not putting any strength on
ah,
your side of board. You are just putting an effect.
an effect at the left side of the board. Eh?
Hmm.
So that's it.
There is only there is only three types. If you see a number of this left side, it means this is just a unit.
Mm-mm. Oh yeah. And the top left numbers is the strength, and the bottom right one is
It's a
the
provision. It's a
cut provision.
provision.
Right, right.
It's a cost to
The
put
cost
this card into your
inside the
deck.
deck, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's for making every deck
More
on
balance.
similar strength.
Yeah. Okay, we're done.
Some years ago there was no provision, but there was a card limit, like as I remember, 6 silvers and 3 gold. Now it's about provision. Now it's better, I think.
Mm.
So now I suggest you got few cards. I suggest you to open your uh, uh, deck builder.
Mhm.
And okay, now I think you can already delete all of these decks, all of the starting decks. Or
Mhm.
if you like to see them, you can leave them, but you don't need to play starting decks. You are not losing anything by deleting them.
Oh,
Click a
okay.
new deck, maybe.
New deck. Okay. Choose a faction.
Yeah, I think you know which faction you want to choose.
And then
And now choose your leader, no matter. You have not enough cards to create any worthy archetype. So this is no matter what you will choose, this will be some shitty deck. But
yeah.
this is all what you can do right now.
All right, here we go.
There is no better or worse. And now you can see there you have two occults higher. One normal version and one premium.
Okay. So we put the premium one
Yeah,
inside.
of course, premium.
Right.
And there is a Nilfgaardian Witcher trio. This is actually good in every Nilfgaardian deck. This is Serit, Orcus, and Leto. I think you have all of them from the beginning,
Which one?
or I think you don't have a Leto. Hmm. No, you don't have a Leto, and there is can you move this image on your back?
Image on my back. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Okay.
Just for now, because there is an important button to click.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, and you see there is ownership, and you are looking right now only for cards you already have. But
Oh,
click this option on the left.
all is it?
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
And this is all of cards you can use in Nilfgaardian deck. You see there is a double because it's normal and normal version and premium version. And try to write Leto in this
LETT.
yeah Leto
Oh,
in
yeah.
one T
One T.
and you
No.
see there is no
What?
just Leto.
Ah. This guy.
You see there is this 6-point card.
Mhm.
Uh, take this normal version, and this is a card which you really need right now. This is your first card to buy. Click on this on your first right button on your mouse,
Uh-huh.
and you will see a cost of this card.
Oh, we can craft. I
Yeah, this is about your
see.
scrap.
200.
You need to 800
Oh, 800. Oh, I
scrap.
see.
You will get 200 if
If
you're
we.
gonna destroy this card.
Oh, I see. I see.
And you're gonna destroy this card if you will get 2 copies of it, right? This
Oh,
is a
okay.
gold, so we need only 1 copy.
Okay, so
And this will be your first card to craft. If you will, not, of course, if you will not gonna get it in next kex,
mhm.
right? But you really need this card just because this is a part of Witcher Trio,
Mhm.
and Witcher Trio is good in every Nilfgaardian deck.
I
You
see.
can see on description on this card
Uh-huh.
if August is in your hand lock unit and if Serit is in head damage unit. So Leto is working only when you have two uh, two other witchers in your
Uh-huh.
hand.
I
And
see.
these witchers are also better with other witchers. So if you are using them, you need to have all of them, and you have only 2 of them. You have only Serit and Ox.
Witcher never die in the bed. Okay. Oh, so this with a logo of the Witcher, is it? Nice. 31. Oh, I see. Okay. We'll create this one later. Premium standard. Okay, what next? Okay, so
Now you need to create your deck. So. So maybe right now, if you are not creating anything, just go back into this mode when you are showing only cards you have.
oh, okay. Uh,
Because right now you cannot craft anything anyway.
oh, so this is the card that I have.
Yeah. So this card is actually good only in special tactics. Just put Geralt, Swear, Serit, Doregai.
Geralt, Witcher, put,
Yeah.
and then
Geralt of Rivia is a typical toll removal. Is a card to remove big units from enemy side. There is not much to choose.
so try to put everything inside of it.
No, you will not fit anything. Just put swears I'm talking from up, yeah.
Serit.
Serit, yeah.
You remember all the cards names?
If you're gonna play like 2 months, you will remember too easy.
Oh, alright.
This is not hard actually.
Destroy the lowest no.
Doregai. Mm,
Nah,
you can
no.
put you can put Doregai. You can put assassination. I'm not sure if this is the name of this card, but that was some time ago. Treason. Now it's treason.
Ah.
So treason, Doregai. You can put Doregai is completely fine.
Okay.
Right now it's a lock, so you have Ox. This Witcher is your better version of Doregai.
I see.
So if you're gonna have some other cards, better cards, you will kick off this Doregai because you will not need him.
I don't understand what is the lock a unit for, because I see that
Yeah. Lock is that when sometimes a unit is working in time. So right now you see that there is a deploy. So that means unit is making this ability instantly after you are putting this on board. But sometimes a unit is called more than engine, and this have something like order. So in that mode, you are putting a card and you are using his power when you want. You can use later.
Okay.
So sometimes you can lock a unit, and this unit will not be able to use his power. And this for that is lock. Is just
Oh.
turning off all units powers.
Okay. For example,
Yeah.
there's one unit. There's one card that every end of the turn it will attack, so you can lock it, so it will not attack every end of the turn. Is it?
Of course, yeah.
I see. Okay. I thought it's just lock from it moving from the front zone to the back zone. So it's lock all.
Mhm.
So it's lock.
There is a Thunderbolt artifact. You can use it too. That's completely fine.
Thunderbolt artifact.
Yeah. Up this big bottle.
Oh, this one. Yeah. All right. Okay. This one is useful.
Lacerate is fine too. 7 points lacerate.
That's all right.
Araka's Venom 7 points is fine too. This can make a lot of points. You see, look at this death blow. That means if you're gonna kill enemy, not only hurt but kill, then you are then this card doing additional things. So you are putting this on one unit,
Okay.
and you need to kill this unit by 3 damage. And if you are doing that, then
The next.
adjacent
Jensen
units are attacking.
will get
So
another 3.
yeah, so you see that you need to calculate these cards to use them by doing as much power as you can. You can see that if you are not gonna kill enemy with this card, then you will get only 3 damage,
I see.
3 points by 7 provision.
I
But
see.
your target is to get 9 points
All right.
by 7 provision.
By
And to know when you already used a card in good way, you need to calculate this like that. You need to have at least 1 power more than provision.
Okay. So that's mean yeah. If you can kill the middle one, so you can adjacent 3 at the left and 3 at the right more.
Yeah, so you see, if you are not going to kill this unit, you are gonna waste this card. This will be a waste.
True. Understand.
So this card can deal much more than its provision cost, but this is some hard way to do that. Slave infantry is fine. If you're gonna have 1 point unit on your side, then you are putting slave infantry, and this is the same thing. if you're gonna use slave infantry on some 5 point unit, then you're gonna have only 5 points from this card. And for 7 provision, this is not a lot. This is a waste. But
Oh,
if you're gonna use slave infantry on unit with 1 point, then you're gonna have 9 points overhaul from this card, and this will be worth, because 9 points for 7 provision is okay.
yeah. Yeah. It's like it's really like worth it. Seven provision, you get 9 hit rather than 7 provision only get 3 hit. It's like such a waste of provision. Effectiveness of the provision. Right. So next one, slave infantry.
Yeah, it's worth in almost all Nilfgaardian decks.
Use both.
Yeah, and as you can see, it's brown card, so you can put 2 cards, 2 versions of this cards. But if there is a gold card, you can have only 1 version,
One.
right?
I see.
This is not for your deck. This is neutral card, so this can fit into your deck or not. Also, standard is you can do you can put 1 Alzur, I think, right now.
Imperial diplomacy.
And you can see there on your deck list, higher than your leader, you see a 12. So this is a number of cards you have already in your deck. You need to have at least 25.
25. Okay.
Second thing, this helmet is about how many units you have. You need to have enough units. This is a kind of new thing, because earlier was no that was not important, but people are played with decks without any units,
I see they're
and
just playing
that
only
was slightly
using the
cancelled.
magic and traps.
Yeah. So Seed Reds created that requirement. And the third thing is the rest of your provision to other cards. You need to fit in that number.
I see.
I'm going to toilet. Try to find some worthy bronzes.
All right. I'm gonna take some drink first. Right back. All right. I'm back.
Okay. So I think you can put these 2 Impera Brigade. You have 2 versions, two premium versions of that.
Oh, this one. Yeah.
Try to search it. And you can see that this card have only free power for 6 provision. Tell me what you think about this card.
for me it's only 3, but if it's in my deck, even though it's not in my hand, if I put it out, it actually can be 6 card, right?
Yeah. So you are you will get 6 power
Hmm.
for 12 provision.
I see, 6 power for 12. Oh, okay.
So
So,
that's a little weak, right?
yeah, true.
But so you need to get something else for that. If you know 6 power for 12 provision is super bad. So what you are getting more about this card? What else?
Um, I would like to.
It's about thinning potential. You know, when you are using when you are you want to have only one version of this card in your hand, right?
Hmm.
Second version needs to sit in your deck.
Okay.
So you are using it and you are making your when you are using it you are making your deck one card less.
Hmm.
So in the next round you're gonna have lesser amount of cards, and because of that your chance for getting stronger cards will increase
I see.
because you have lower number of cards overhaul in your deck,
Hmm.
and that's about a thinning potential, and that's why you are choosing this card.
I see. So even if in my starting hand I have like 10 card and already 2 inside my hand, is I just remove like one of it, right? So I get other.
Of course,
Yes.
if you will have two of these cards in your hand, this will be a nightmare. This will
Yeah.
be disaster.
Okay.
So you need to always use this card in first round.
Mm-hmm.
So in second and third round,
Mm-hmm.
you will have no chance to get this card into your hand, right?
Yes, true.
And also you are thinning just because you want to have better cards in second and third round, right?
Okay. Understand. Understand.
Nilfgaardian Knight, one to the right. What do you think about this card?
Boost an enemy unit by 2. Okay. For me, even though it boosts the enemy by 2, but actually I got like okay. The way I use this before, okay. Even though I give enemy unit 2, but actually I get 6. That means I just calculate it as I get 4. But
Yeah, and 4 power for 5 provision is weak, right?
yeah, weak.
You want to have at least 6 power for 5 provision, right?
Yes.
So what if you're gonna put this card when there is no enemy on board?
Yeah. So I will get full 6.
Yeah, full 6. Also,
Mhm.
what if you're gonna now look on your Geralt of Rivia?
Yeah. That's how I use it just now, because the enemy is like they have less than 8, right?
Yeah, and you have only you have third round and only 2 cards in your hand.
Yeah.
One Nilfgaardian Knight and one Geralt, and you are scared because you see that you will waste a full potential of your Geralt because enemy have no cards
Yeah.
with power 8 or higher,
Yeah.
but he have card with 6 power. So you are using Knight, he have
Yes.
8, and you are killing this with Geralt, and this is
Yes.
a second opportunity. But
Yes.
most basic thing is just using Nilfgaardian Knight as your first card. So when you are starting a match in
Mm-hmm.
first round, 50% chance you will starting. Always one player is starting a game,
Mm-hmm.
one player have first move, and this is a perfect moment to put knight if you have it in your hand.
Oh, so mostly first priority, use it at the first hand, right?
Yeah, yeah. Also,
Before. Uh-huh.
this is not only about making enemy 8 points, but if you are completely sure you gonna use Geralt of Rivia on
Mm-hmm.
some target, and this target, for example, already have 15 points,
Mm-hmm.
and you know that in this round, I'm gonna use my Geralt on this guy,
Mm-hmm.
so you can boost this guy with your knight, and because you're gonna anyway destroy this card, right?
Yes,
No
yes.
matter how many points you have already.
True.
So I think one Nerf Guardian Knight is okay
One.
right now.
None. Okay.
Alba Pikeman. This is actually
Hey, I
a
really
really
like
fine
this
card.
one. I really like this card.
Yeah, because this card is super fine. This card got boosted sometime ago, and this card is almost in every Nilfgaarden deck right now.
they
This is super nice card.
they keep on shooting every end of turn, and
Yeah,
so the enemy really need to find the card so that they will balance not or not losing all the damage turn by
So
turn.
so now look, the first thing
Hmm.
you need to put it
Hmm.
only when enemy already is in melee row, right? Because this is pointing enemy only if he is on melee row. So if you will put this card earlier and enemy have no cards in melee row, then he will see, okay, now I cannot put my cards, and you will waste your pikeman value because there will be no cards. So enemy is putting his card on melee row,
Hmm.
and then you are putting Alba Pikeman, right?
Hmm.
Do you understand that?
So okay, uh, so this so we enemy also need to be in the in the melee row, is it?
Yeah, because if you're gonna put Pikeman before he will put anything on melee row,
Uh-huh.
then he will be scared to do that, and he will put everything on back row, right?
I see. Oh, so this Alba pikeman they only can attack in the front row of them, is it?
Just read a description on this card. This
Every
is
turn
pro.
damage a random enemy. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Okay, on the melee
And
row.
now,
I see. I
uh,
see.
you can imagine that when you are putting this card in long free round, I mean long because, for example, both of you have 10 cards, so this is
Mhm.
a long round. You are putting pikemen at the beginning of the round,
Mhm.
and enemy have no units to block this card or kill. So what he's doing? Then he will put all of his cards in one in the same row, right?
Yeah.
He will put all of his cards in back row just to be safe from your pikeman, right?
Yes. True. I
And
see.
now look at your lacerate.
This one.
Lacerate, you already have this in your deck.
Oh. Let's Oh yeah. Damage all need on a row by 2. Ah. Yeah.
So you
Them.
see, this is some psychological combo with pikeman and lacerate. Because
Mm-mm.
if you are putting pikeman, then you are motivating your enemy to put all of his card in the same row, back row. And
Mhm.
then at the end of this turn, you are putting lacerate on this row full of units.
Ah. I see. I see. It's also a yeah. Okay, I understand the strategy. I understand the psychology.
So you put two pikemans. They are
True.
worth.
Done. Okay, this one is damage an enemy unit by 2. Ah.
No, as you can see, this is a card for spying deck, for
Mm-hmm.
spying archetype.
Mm-mm.
So this card is a typical engine. You see, there is an order. So you are putting this card, you are
Uh,
gaining only 3 points, and you are doing nothing more.
uh-huh.
You need to wait one turn,
Mm-hmm.
and only in if this card survive,
Mm-hmm.
then he can use his charges in next turn, and he is getting another charge if you are using spying units. So first of all, if you have not spying units in your deck, then
Mm-hmm.
this card is useless, right?
Okay.
Because it will never gain enough value to be useful.
Yeah. 5 prohibition, only 3 attack without the spies, just like West.
Yeah, so without the spice, this card is worth 5 points, but this is a weak 5 points because you have only 3, and then you need to wait one turn for the rest of points. And if enemy will destroy this engine, then you're gonna lose this point, right?
Yeah.
Before you were able to use.
Mm-hmm.
So this is important about order. You can use order ability only in next turn.
Mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, okay. You need to put the card first, next turn, then you can use it.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and this one turn before your order is a time for your enemy to do something with your card, to block it or destroy it.
So if I want to put this, I need to put the spy. So is it worth it?
Right now, I don't think so. You have not enough spies.
Oh, I
You
see.
have not enough cards for spying archetype.
Oh, okay, okay. Right.
One to the left, Alba Armored Chivalry
Yeah.
is worth. This is just a lock. 3 points for 5 provision, but also lock.
Mm-mm.
You know, you cannot calculate how much worth is lock. This can be worth like 1 point or 10 points
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
because
So,
this is it's about which card you're gonna lock in which situation.
and then some more. If we also we put this, yeah, we still have. We can upgrade it. We can make it change to be the Imperial Brigade. Right? Oh, no, no, no. Okay, okay. So I take this one. Only one of it. Two,
I think too.
two.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah. So we can lock few more. Alright. We have this. Yeah. Spy.
Go to the next card. Emissary. Spying. You see, spying means you
Mm-hmm.
are putting this card on enemy board, on
Mm-hmm.
enemy side. So this 1 point on this card, it's actually a -1 for you, right?
Yes. Oh, yeah. True.
Deploy boost an allied unit by 6. So you are giving opponent 1 point,
Mm-hmm.
and you are boosting yourself by 6. So
Six.
that means you have only 5 power, right?
Yes. Five. Yes. Right.
5 power for 5 provision, and that means this card is good only in spying archetype because this card is weak only by self.
Mm-hmm.
Five power for 5 provision is weak, is
Mm-hmm.
nothing. You need to have other cards which will get some bonuses from spying, like this card. This. Yeah, with this card, then your spy will be worth more. But if you are, emissary is weak just by himself.
I see.
So ignore this spies right now. You have
Oh.
not enough cards for spies.
Oh. Because most because before this, I think this one is powerful. Right. Right.
Yeah, take the spores. Take one spores
Take
is
one
is
one.
fine. It's weaker toll removal. Sometimes enemy have super boosted card, and
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get like 10 value from that.
So this restore unit to its base power is actually when our card is like red in color, right? The number is in red.
Red or green.
Oh, if green is going back to the base, this one we give
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
the
yeah,
enemy. Is it?
yeah. There is
Ah,
many ways to use this card.
I see, I see, I see. It bad for the enemy, good for us, right? Right.
But the usage of this card is kind of hard. You're gonna notice you have a problems with this card.
Why?
You will notice that you are wasting your potential with this card. You will uh, in many games you're gonna have zero value from this card.
Oh,
But also in some games you're gonna find like 20 value from this card.
oh,
Uh, so this card is really hard to use. The more skill you have, the more situations you're gonna find to use this card. Because if you have some knowledge, then you know more. If already is good time to use this card because you will never get more, or if you are if you have not knowledge, if you are new in this game, then you will not know. Do I use this card right now, or should I wait for some better opportunity? Yeah. So this is a hard question only about your knowledge in the game. But you can have this spores. One version of it is not bad option.
Next card, Alchemist. Deploy range. Swap the power of two allied. Oh, is it
Do
this?
you see any idea how this can help you?
Swap the power of two allied unit. I don't. Okay, this one I don't have idea.
Yeah, me too.
Like what for?
In some archetypes, this can have some value, but right now in this game there is no such archetype which
Ah,
is gaining anything from this.
ah. So useless. But
Right now this is a dead card, but we'll see in future.
oh,
Nausicaa Sergeant is a typical engine deck, very useful in every Nilfgaardian deck.
take both is it? Whenever you play unit with deploy, boost okay. So this is also a card that we need to put at the beginning of the
Of
round, is
course,
it?
yeah, of course,
Both of it? Take two?
of course,
Right,
yeah.
right.
You
And
know,
this
this card needs to live only 2 turns to get five value and be worth.
oh, which one?
This now Nausicaa Sergeant. You
Uh-huh.
know, this have free for 4 provision, so you need to wait 2 turns or put just 2 cards with deploy, and you have 5 power on this unit, and it's already worth.
Alba Spearman. Damage an enemy unit by two. Increase the damage. Increase the damage.
Yeah, so you can see that if you're gonna
Ah.
put this card just by himself, by being alone,
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna have only 4 points card
Mm-hmm.
with only reach one, and reach one is a really hard thing to do because this card can hit only enemy in melee row, only
Okay.
melee row enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You need to have reach at least two
Two.
if you want to hit back row enemy. So this card can hit only enemy in single row,
Mm-hmm.
and also you need to have adjacent units. You see, adjacent soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can look on your um, you can look on your maybe slave infantry
Mm-hmm.
or Alba pikemen
Mm-hmm.
or um, Impera brigade. All of these units are soldiers.
Okay.
So, for example, you are putting Impera Brigade, you have 2 copies of this unit in melee row, and then you are putting Alba Spearmen around
Mm-hmm.
this brigade, and you are getting 2 points plus 4 damage.
Ah, yeah. One.
So
Yes.
I think you can put one version of this card. It's nothing bad with that.
Yeah.
And now you see you need 2 more cards, and you have 90 provision for spend.
Yeah. 19.
Go higher. Maybe you have some golds to use.
I have 70 goals now.
No, I'm talking about gold cards.
Oh, oh, oh.
Mm, maybe put another Alzur Thunder and Frostbite, Frost Weather.
Oh, Frost Weather. Eh, this one? Eh,
Yeah,
Biting Frost.
Biting Frost.
Okay.
And secondary Alzur.
Secondary Azure. Which one is Azure? Eh, no. You need to remember the card. Where's Azure?
The special card with 6 provision.
Oh, Azure Thunder. Okay. Put this one,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think this is a best deck what you can got with this current cards. Now you can see you have 25 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this is enough, and you always need to get this 25. There is no archetype in Nilfgaard which can use more than 25 cards.
I see.
So 25 is your only number to get. 70 units is enough, and you have 6 provision more. So this deck is not enough powerful. This deck could be more powerful if you're gonna have some better cards to
I
fill
see.
this provision. And but right now you have not.
Mm-mm-mm. Okay. All right. So I save it. Okay.
Yeah, you can now go back. This will automatically the save, and now you are ready to play with this deck.
Oh, so
Also, you can always change leader for this deck if you will think you can use some other. Uh,
so I can
you can
rename it,
use
right?
some other. I think. By the way, yeah,
Uh-huh.
you can rename this. By the way, I think a Calvate is better leader for this deck than Emir. You have not good units for Emir.
All right. We should use which one? The leader, is it?
I think Emir is not good. Just use some other leader. You have
Right.
Emir is click no, go back, left mouse, change leader, yeah, and you have Usurper and Calvate, and both of them are better than Emir. Just read what you think about them and choose which better you is for you.
For
And
me,
you see a number of this.
mm-hmm.
This is a bonus provision for you because normally you have only 150 provision plus
Mm-hmm.
this number of your on your leader. You had 165 because you had Emir. If you're gonna put Calvate, you will have 167, and with Usurper you will have only 160.
Oh, but I think this one is better. Honestly, disable the enemy leader version of this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly,
I like this.
no matter which one of them you're gonna choose, just both of them are better than Emir in this deck.
Oh, like
You have
this.
not enough cards to use them properly with Emir ability.
Look at the top three card from your deck. Eh, look at the top three card from my deck and play one. Nah, I think this one.
Yeah, this is just another card to play.
So I use this one, Usurper.
Okay, so this leader is completely passive. You are not using him, and he's just doing that.
For the
Enemy cannot use
I
their
see.
own leader. And usurper is good against decks which are really basing on their leader because there are decks more basing on leader or less basing. Uh, usurper is really good against some leaders and really bad against some leaders.
Oh. Okay, we're going to try it one time, and then I think I play like one round. It's already 5 a.m. here. I play one round. We
Yeah,
try
if you
our
want,
deck.
we can leave if you want.
Yeah, we try the game one deck, then one round, then I think I stop streaming. Anyway, thank you very much, FacelessVoid. Without you, I think I will took a long time to create one
No
deck.
problem.
All right. See. So we play in